YouTube was Mr. Buzz back with another bang in this video. Keyshawn Davis challenges Lomachenko and Tank Davis. Let's get it. In case y'all living under a rock, Keyshawn Davis just defeated Dennis Berenchick on Valentine's Day and became the WBO lightweight champion of the world. So now Keyshawn Davis is a legitimate world champion, meaning he's on the same level as Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Lomachenko, right? And we know that the one thing that Keyshawn Davis has on his mind is a unification, right? He's been calling out Tank for months before he even became a champion. So we know that he has a unification on his mind, whether that be Loma, whether that be Tank. We know he's not going to fight Shakur. But the thing is, Shakur also was talking about being undisputed. All these guys have undisputed dreams. Tank done said he want to be undisputed. Loma done said he want to be undisputed. I believe Keyshawn done said it, and Shakur. So all these dudes got undisputed dreams, meaning a lot of people's O has got to go. You feel me? That's how boxing works. Everybody want the same thing. They got to fight for it. If somebody O has got to go. That's how this works. Only in boxing can guys protect their O and not fight the best. You know, in football, the Chiefs couldn't duck Philly because if the Chiefs was able to duck Philly, trust me, they would have. If the Chiefs was able to duck the Eagles, trust me, they would have ducked. You feel me? If a lot of teams was able to duck each other, they would have ducked. You feel me? So I mean, but this boxing, and they allowed ducks to happen because it's not sanctioned. It's ruled by the mob. They got mafia ties. It's ruled by a bunch of illegal shit. It's crazy in boxing. So like I'm saying, if all these dudes want undisputed and Shakur and Keyshawn not willing to fight each other, I think Shakur gonna have to leave the division. Because this is Keyshawn's first division. So Keyshawn not leaving quickly. This is Shakur's third division. So Shakur might want to leave. If Shakur go to 140, he can get all the fights he wants. Everybody at 140 would be willing to fight him. All the champions, right? If Shakur go to 140, Shakur could fight Ryo or Gary Russell, depending on who win that fight. That's a good fight coming up. People not talking about it. He can fight Ryo or Gary Russell, whoever win that fight. He could beat Puello easily. He can also defeat, who's the other champion at 140? Teofimo. I think Shakur can beat Teo. That'll be a great fight. So he might leave the division because these guys don't want to fight each other. Or they could say F it. They could say fuck it, and they really do fight each other. Who knows? If the money good enough, maybe they do fight each other. They all friends. If y'all can't be friends after y'all fight each other, y'all wasn't friends in the first place. You feel me? Because these dudes gonna make millions. They could probably make close to $10 million together a piece. If they negotiate well enough and be like, hey, we don't want to fight each other, y'all got to throw us crazy bread to make us agree to fight each other. So they can make crazy money if they negotiate that right. But Tank, we know Tank don't want to fight anybody that gives him the opportunity of beating him. You know, everybody's saying Loma ducking Tank, Loma this. Tank didn't send Loma a contract until Loma literally said, I'm thinking about retiring. That's when Tank sent him a contract. Loma already told the media, hey, bro, I'm thinking about hanging it up. I'm thinking about retiring. That's when Tank said, let's send him this contract. You know, Loma was already, my brother brought that to my attention. He was like, Loma was talking about retiring. Then Tank sent Loma a contract. That's some coward shit. Why Tank didn't want to send him a contract when he was wanting to fight Tank? If Loma said, I'm thinking about retiring, then Tank sent him a contract. But when Loma first told Tank, I want to fight, Tank and Flo was like, nah, we good. So y'all, come on, it's bullshit. Tank, he bluff. He's selling. He probably do want to fight right now, but he want to fight a guy who retired mentally. He wants to fight a guy who got 1 foot out of the door. That's who he wants to fight. Excuse me. He wants to fight the guy who's thinking about retirement. He don't want to fight the young, hungry lions who've been screaming at him. He don't want that. You feel me? He wants to fight the old guy who's saying, man, maybe it's time for me to hang the gloves up. That's who Tank wants to fight. We know Tank don't want to fight anybody with a chance of beating him, whether that be a mental edge, a physical edge. He don't want to fight nobody bigger, stronger than him, which is why he drains his opponents. He don't want to fight anybody that's real smarter than him because he know that gives him, you know, a harder fight. He don't want to challenge himself. And then all his fanboys, why would Tank challenge himself? He don't got to do that because he's in the most tough sport, supposed to be the toughest sport in the world. But the toughest sport in the world, the top guys don't want to challenge themselves. Tank Davis and Canelo don't want to challenge themselves. It's honestly coward behavior. You understand what I mean? We know Tank don't want to fight anybody with a chance of beating him. Honestly, if I'm gonna name the fights, I think Keyshawn beats Loma. We saw what he did to one Ukrainian. And we know that Berenchick bases some of his style off of Loma. with the lateral movement. He tried, but he's just not as quick in that leg. He's just not as gifted as Loma. Loma took ballerina dancing classes. Loma's footwork is excellent. Baranchyk he's never been Loma, never will be. So we saw him with them liver shots. I wonder how would Loma take liver shots from Keyshawn? We saw Loma get punched on, but Devin wasn't throwing liver shots. He was throwing kidney shots. He wasn't throwing a left hook. He was throwing a right hook to the body. So I think Keyshawn could stop Loma with liver shots, or at least make him on the back foot, push him back. We saw Loma go backwards versus Tio, and Tio wasn't throwing no hellified body shots. Now imagine Keyshawn throwing hellified body shots versus Loma. I think Keyshawn could stop Loma. I think Keyshawn versus Shakur is the literal 50-50 fight. Could go either way. Keyshawn might be the favorite though, because Keyshawn got more power. He bigger. He got good defense. He just more well-rounded. And I think Tank knock out Keyshawn. Even though Keyshawn gonna be tough for him, I think Tank has the talent to knock him out. Tank just don't believe in himself, and that's what pissed me off. It's like you got all this talent. We see your talent. We see how powerful, gifted you are, but you scared to fight. That's what makes me mad. I'm like, this gifted, talented dude scared to fight everybody. He should be knocking everybody out and be like, yeah, I'm Tank, I run this shit. But instead, he trying to question other people's resumes. Shakur got a better resume than you, sir. How you gonna question his resume? He got a better resume than you, sir. Keyshawn Davis coming up on you. If Keyshawn unifies, he gonna be more accomplished than you. If he wins another belt at another weight class, he's more accomplished than you. So I mean, but like I'm saying, all it takes is one punch from Tank to change the outcome of a fight. So I can't wait for the unifications at 3-5. And I hope Turkey step in and do tournament style. I hope he does Keyshawn versus Loma and Shakur versus Tank and put that on the same card. Tank versus Shakur main event, Keyshawn versus Loma co-main event, and the winners of those fights fight each other, and the losers of those fights fight each other. That would be great for boxing. Make boxing great again. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.